What is going on, people? Today we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Savant jewels and see just how good they are. Right now I am going to be looking at one specific research. So when I go over to development, the one that I have my eye on is hospital capacity to 19. Now the resources that I need right now is quite a bit. So I need 15.3 million food, I need 30.1 million wood, and then you see the rest. Now this is without anything, without any of the gear and all of that, and without any of the gems in it. So we're going to go ahead and swap over to the research equipment. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what the research is looking like as far as the resources and the days that it's needed. So the resources definitely went way down. So for food, it went down all the way to 9.3 now, which is technically not bad, definitely much better than it was before. And then of course with the days, 4 days and 9 hours. So okay, not too bad. Now let's go ahead and actually add the gemstones to these. So let me go over here and add them all. So here we go. This is the Savant stone, and I'm just gonna go ahead and add most of them, if I can find them anyway. There they are. Go ahead and embed this one. There we go. And most of the is I see that a lot of them are like just taking out the resources that you need, which to me is pretty big, because when you're taking your castle up to like 40, for instance, resources is such a big deal, because you need so much resources to upgrade all of the buildings, that every little bit that you can save and gather and all that just becomes so huge. So let me see, we're almost there. There we go. Alright, let's see. And then the silver. This right here, these are the big ones, because silver just seems like it's so hard to get compared to all the others that it's actually quite insane. There we go. Food requirement, and there it is. I believe that's a, oh no, I was missing the book. Can't forget the book. There we go. And I believe this is all iron, it looks like. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So now that that's all in there, let's take a look at the equipment. So with the research equipment and the gemstones, we got the 2-piece set, instant research speed up plus 720 seconds, 4 pieces research speed plus 10%, and then the 6-piece instant research speed up plus 1080 seconds, which is really nice. And now you take a look at the gemstone sockets and everything that we get for it. Research food requirements minus 4,800,000. Research wood requirements 9.6. Iron we got 960, and then silver 240,000. And then we get to the really good one, which is the straight flat percent, meaning that the higher things are, the more that's going to benefit you. And it's a flat 12% across the board. So that's really, really nice. And then of course you see just the benefit overall. And that's quite a lot. So let me go over to the same research that we were just looking at, that we needed quite a bit of resources for, and see how much we're actually going to be needing this go around. So let's go ahead and see. So the food went down from all the way from over 9 million to just 2.3 million. So if you take a look at it now, right? 2.3 million food, just a little bit over 380,000 of the iron. Wood is only 5.1, and then this is the big one. Silver, 0. That's so big. So comparably speaking, if we go over to just like no gear, right? Let's say you didn't have it at all, and you go over to the research. Let's take a look at the difference now. Look at that. Oh my god. And think about this, right? This is just what you're going to be saving for this research. But keep in mind how much you're going to be saving for the next one, and then the next one. It's actually quite impressive how much you can save in the long run when you take a look at the gear and the gems together. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm actually going to start this research, and I'm going to go ahead and see what is needed for the next one. So let me use some food here. I'm sure that I'm going to need more than this, so let me go ahead and research it. Do we wait for some helps? I mean, the helps, how much is it actually going to take away? Because right now I'm at 4 days and 9 hours. One help took away like 2 minutes. That's not worth waiting for, honestly. I was expecting it to be a lot more, but yeah, that's not enough for me to wait. Okay, so now since we're gonna go ahead and see if we can do the last one as well, right? Because the last one's gonna be the biggest one. I want to see how much that actually come into play in this one. So here we go. The food is 16.4 million now, and everything across the board is just a little bit more. It's actually not that big of a difference as far as the resources, which is actually nice to see. The wood is a little bit higher, and then the silver, once again, 450,000, which is quite a lot of silver if you know how hard it is to gather it and all of that. So once we switch over, once again, let's go over to this, and let's see. Let's take a look. Only 3.2 million food. Again, 0 silver. The iron is way down. Listen, I like, especially if you're going to be starting the game in a newer kingdom and all of that, this set, and not only the set, but the gemstones is a huge value. As you see my cat like walking across the damn thing. Long term, what you're going to be saving is so much resources, especially if you're in a new kingdom and you need the resources to take your castle up to 30 and 35 and 40 and all of that. Oh man, this is a huge deal. And actually, I was also thinking about with the construction equipment, I was thinking about maybe like gemstones for this. It has to be worth it in the long run as well. So something to keep in mind there too. But yeah, let me know what your experience has been with this set and these gemstones, because if you're like a completely maxed out account and you're done with all your buildings and research and all of that, then maybe it's not worth it to you in the long run because you're pretty much already at the end. But for everybody else, which is probably like 99.9% of everybody else that plays the game, this long term is going to be really good. So I would highly recommend that you invest in this if you are going to be playing long term. Games like this, you can't just think about just tomorrow or just next week. You got to think about next month, next 3 months, next 6 months. And that's how you get ahead, because this goes a long way. The same thing that I said with the training equipment. This saves you so much time and resources and all of that. It's honestly worth it, especially early on. So, yeah, I definitely like it. It helps quite a bit. But like I said, let me know what you think down in the comment section. If you haven't, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, and until later, bye.